Rescue crews were called to Matthew Perry's home here for a drowning. As you can see live behind me here, police tape and officers are posted here on his street as the investigation continues into his sudden death.
Sad news from Hollywood tonight. Actor Matthew Perry has died. TMZ reports the actor was found dead today at a Los Angeles area home of an apparent drowning in a backyard jacuzzi.
Matthew Perry's last Instagram post before his death was in a jacuzzi.
New revelations have recently come to light regarding the demise of the beloved actor Matthew Perry, renowned for his portrayal of Chandler Bing in the iconic TV series Friends. Tragically, Matthew was discovered unresponsive in his Los Angeles residence, submerged in a hot tub, and the investigation into this matter is still ongoing. What adds a perplexing dimension to this tragedy is the fact that just days before his untimely passing, Matthew posted an image on his Instagram, seemingly in the very same hot tub. The days leading up to his death witnessed several enigmatic posts and comments from Matthew, leaving fans to ponder their significance. It begs the question of whether Matthew had, in some uncanny way, foreseen or even orchestrated his own demise. In the midst of this, Matthew's fellow celebrities, including his co-stars from Friends, have finally broken their silence, offering their reflections on the perplexing circumstances surrounding his passing.
Most of us will always remember when we first saw him.
Okay, who wants light cheese and who wants dark cheese?
Chandler Bing, played by an actor who was effortlessly so fast and original. And now it seems impossible that all those years ago when we were laughing, we never knew that the young star was fighting for his life.
On the somber morning of Sunday, October 29, the world awoke to the heart-wrenching news of the passing of Matthew Perry, known to many as Chandler Bing, at the age of 54. While authorities continue to delve into the circumstances of his demise, disconcerting details have begun to surface. Observant fans have turned their attention to Matthew's last Instagram post, searching for clues amidst the tragedy. According to a report by TMZ, on the morning of Friday, October 20, Matthew spent hours engaged in a game of pickleball. Upon his return to his Los Angeles residence, he dispatched his assistant to carry out errands. It was when the assistant returned that they made the harrowing discovery of Matthew, unresponsive in the hot tub in the backyard. The assistant swiftly dialed 911, reporting a cardiac arrest, though it remains uncertain whether Matthew had already succumbed by that point. Paramedics were unable to resuscitate him, and he was declared deceased at the scene. Notably, the police do not suspect foul play, nor have they found any drugs at the scene, but the autopsy will ascertain the presence of any substances in his system, thus setting the stage for the ongoing investigation. Subsequently, in the hours following Matthew's discovery, law enforcement officers marked off the area and erected a white tent near the swimming pool and hot tub. As night descended, Matthew's mother, Suzanne, his father, John, and stepfather, Keith Morrison, rushed to their son's Los Angeles abode, their expressions reflecting the shock and grief they were grappling. Adding to the poignant tableau, a coroner's vehicle was spotted at the residence, underscoring the profound sorrow experienced by family, friends, and dedicated fans. Notably, a week prior to his passing, Matthew had shared a heartwarming photograph on Instagram featuring himself and his 82-year-old father, John, both holding beverages. With his trademark dry humor, Matthew captioned the photo, "Here is me and my father, John, both holding a beverage." Yet, it was not the sole posting that bore peculiar resonance. In the days preceding his demise, Matthew shared posts that seem eerily prescient of the circumstances surrounding his death. The last post, posted on Monday, October 23, depicted him in a contemplative pose within the confines of a hot tub, with a caption alluding to the soothing embrace of warm water, accompanied by the moniker Matman, a persona Matthew had been using in the weeks leading up to his passing. Intriguingly, he had been sharing references and imagery associated with Batman. On October 17, he posted a brief clip featuring a preview screen of Robert Pattinson's The Batman movie, accompanied by the assurance, "No need to worry, everybody. I've got the streets tonight." Later that same day, Matthew uploaded a short video capturing the moon and cryptically inquired, "Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? I'm Batman." Over the ensuing days, Matthew continued to share several other Batman-related posts, including one that featured 3 cranberries with the caption, "This is what I've had to eat today." I'm Matt Man. Another uncanny coincidence was Matthew's mention of pickleball, a sport he had been playing just hours before his demise by drowning in the hot tub. Moreover, Matthew's memoir, Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing, released on November 1, 2022, almost exactly a year before his passing, contains numerous references to water. Within its pages, Matthew writes of his profound sense of gratitude, likening it to a wave, and describes envisioning the faces of his parents within the ocean's spray. He imagines the presence of his friends, co-stars, and others who supported him during his struggles with addiction. In a moment of introspection, he gazes at the water and whispers, "Maybe I'm not that bad after all." The closing lines of his memoir contain a cryptic message, suggesting that one might be called upon to undertake a significant task, and encourages the reader to ponder, what would Batman do? Matthew's ardent admirers initially speculated that his recent Batman-themed posts hinted at his involvement in the Batman universe. However, in the wake of his tragic passing, fans are left to wonder if he had, in some enigmatic way, foretold his own fate. On a Reddit thread, one fan offered the theory that Matthew had subtly sought help in the days leading up to his passing, hoping that friends and family would discern his distress. Regrettably, his death followed just a week later. Conversely, another fan contended that the use of Matman, akin to Batman, carried profound symbolism, drawing parallels with the ethos of Batman, who upholds justice over vengeance and fights crime to prevent others from suffering. This interpretation suggests that Matthew's actions held a deeper, sacrificial significance, implying that his demise served to protect something vital. Nonetheless, there are those who perceive these occurrences as mere coincidences. They subscribe to the belief that Matthew, burdened by the chronic health issues stemming from his enduring struggles with addiction, suffered a cardiac arrest in the hot tub. Matthew had candidly acknowledged his battles with alcohol and substance abuse, recounting significant expenditures on treatments and surgeries. Whether these speculations align with the official investigation remains to be seen, as there are still numerous loose ends requiring resolution. Meanwhile, Matthew's fellow luminaries have begun to express their sentiments regarding his passing. Maggie Wheeler, who portrayed the unforgettable Janice, Chandler Bing's on-again, off-again girlfriend on Friends, paid tribute to Matthew on Instagram, lamenting the profound loss and the enduring impact of his joy. Viola Davis remarked on the transformative power of Matthew's book and the compassion it conveyed for the marginalized, celebrating the love he had spread. Adele, momentarily diverting from her Las Vegas residency performance, shared cherished memories of watching Matthew's portrayal of Chandler during her formative years. On social media, devoted fans are recounting their personal connections with Matthew's character and how he had provided solace during challenging periods in their lives. They express their gratitude for the humor and levity he brought to their lives, vowing to remember him fondly. In conclusion, the circumstances surrounding the passing of Matthew Perry, a beloved actor, remain shrouded in mystery. As speculations abound and investigations continue, the world mourns the loss of a talented individual whose impact extended far beyond the screen. The enigma surrounding the untimely death of Matthew Perry deepens as we delve further into the details and the riddles he left behind. While his passing has gripped the world with sorrow, the questions and contemplations continue to grow. Some view his final Instagram post, shared just days before his demise, as a haunting harbinger, while others see it as a mere coincidence. The confluence of these uncertainties leaves us with an enigmatic tapestry, rich with symbolism. Matthew's use of the pseudonym Matman, resonating with Batman, adds layers to this intricate puzzle, as the Dark Knight stands for justice over vengeance and a relentless commitment to preventing others from suffering. It leads one to ponder whether Matthew saw himself in a similar role. Was there a hidden message in his choice of persona, suggesting a deeper, even sacrificial motive behind his actions? The final image of Matthew reclining in a hot tub, posted just days before his passing, seems almost eerily prescient of the circumstances surrounding his death. Was it a meticulously planned farewell, designed to leave a lasting impression? The air of mystery surrounding these events fuels speculations, while also adding to the weight of our collective grief. Intriguingly, Matthew's memoir, Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing, published a year before his passing, seems to hold echoes of his final moments. His vivid descriptions of water, gratitude, and introspection are reminiscent of the elements that surround his death. The cryptic encouragement to consider, What would Batman do? As a life philosophy leaves us with a philosophical quandary, much like a riddle waiting to be unraveled. While some believe Matthew may have been subtly calling for help in his final days, others argue that his actions were part of a grander narrative. The overarching question remains: did Matthew foresee his own end, or did fate play a cruel hand in this unfolding tragedy? As the investigation into the cause of Matthew's passing progresses, the world waits with bated breath for answers, for the conclusive piece of the puzzle that may shed light on these perplexing circumstances. Whether the truth will reveal itself as a series of eerie coincidences or as a calculated sequence of events, the mystery continues to captivate our collective imagination. Amidst the enigma, Matthew's fellow celebrities and fans alike continue to share their heartfelt tributes and memories.
Some of my favourite memories of when I was younger with my friends, and one of my friends, Andrew, when I was like 12, did the best Chandler impression. And he would do it all the time to make us laugh, and if any of us were having a bad day or feeling low, he would just pretend to be Chandler. And I remember that character for the rest of my life, and all of the, I remember visiting New York for the first time, and like going on a friends tour, and things like that. This is really a big part of my life, and he's so open with his struggles with addiction and sobriety, which I think is incredibly brave. And yeah, I just want to say how much I love what he did for all of us, especially for what he did to me. He played one of the best comedic characters of all time. And hopefully now he can rest in peace with some hope. And on that note, this is when we were young.
His co-stars, friends, and fans, all touched by his work, are drawn together by their shared grief and the enduring impact he left on their lives. In the end, the saga of Matthew Perry's passing remains an intricate tale of a life that touched many, leaving behind a legacy that goes far beyond the screens. As the world awaits the final resolution of this enigma, we remember the man who brought laughter and joy into our lives, forever cherishing the humor and wit of Chandler Bing.